How long it takes me to set up. Let's see how long it takes me to actually get everything up and running. I want to see. I'm eager to see tonight, this afternoon. I'm eager to see. I'm eager to see, y'all. Now, I was gonna be lazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I was gonna do this at the crib. But I know once I go to the crib, I just wanna chill. So I was like, let me come, get to the motion. I was gonna do this at the crib. I ain't gonna hold you. I was tempted. I was tempted. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what it was, man. Them oxtails was good eating. I bust down all them oxtails in between a couple of batches. And I was like, yo, you know what? I was like, yo, I'm done. I was like, yo, I'm done. I was like, yo, I'm done. Real short. I was like, yo, I'm done. I can do this at the crib. Nobody's at the crib. I was like, yo, I could do this at the crib. But why do it at the crib, right? When I come here and show my actual growth. CW, what's going on, good brother? What's going on? I made it in, man. I made it in. I didn't want to come. I ain't gonna hold you. It's raining. Well, it stopped raining now, but it was raining. This is nice relaxation weather. I was not gonna come. I was so like, yo, I'm done, I'm not coming. Hit the like button over there, man. This is a professional setting. This is a growth podcast. You know, you have millions of content creators on here that crash out every day. You know, they don't have nothing going on. They jump in the way. They don't know how to network. They just crash outs, man. We're gonna get to that today, though. We're gonna get to that because Bill Haney been recruiting and paying a lot of them for the longest. That's why the YouTube boxing scene is where it's at. And I always called him King YouTube for that reason. Because he was what I like to refer to as the welfare system. He was the YouTube welfare system. A lot of these dudes was selling their channels. They was getting food stamps. Right? They was getting subsidized income. Oh man, how fast I set that up? Under 4 minutes. Look at that, man. Told you. I'm nice with it now, man. We are so official. I remember I used to have my kids in here, right? My kids used to be part of the production team. Now they done migrated off and do other things now. But we in here. Shout out to this player right here. Did you see the content he dropped? He dropped some content today. You know, fire. He's telling you guys 2025 is up. Stay scheming. You know, he's talking about a lot of you bums that were scheming on the team, man. Right? All right, strawberry lemonade country time. All right, here we go. We're gonna get started, y'all. Come pull up on the StreamYard so y'all can follow everything. Yes, they did, CW. I seen that. I know you was happy. I was thinking about you. I know you was watching that. Your boys got it done. Somebody hit the like button for UFC over there on behind the scenes, man. We are going to be up on StreamYard as well. Come over on StreamYard. Because for those of y'all that's over here, pull up on the StreamYard too, because I need y'all to see what I'm about to pull up on StreamYard. That way you can get a better visual and understanding of what's being talked about. And feel free to hit the like button. The likes are free. If you want to donate as well. You know, hit the super chat as well as the Cash App. I will put the Cash App in the comments right now. All donations, as you can see, the donations over here go to furthering the movement. They go to furthering the movement, man. You know? Bang. This is the Cash App right here. Oh man, we're looking real good, man. We're looking real good. Let me get this off the table. This is in my way. IDs and I'll get that off the table. You see I got my foot up and stuff. Put the Cash App up there. Man, look at CW. Refresh the super chat. Oh man. CW in the building, man. Channel member. Official in the game, man. CW is official. CW, did you get that new content? The new exclusive for you guys? I'm gonna add some more. But I think I didn't add them all. That was, look, CW, before we get started, right? Appreciate the $2 donation too, right? The members only content that I drop, right? Let's put it in perspective why these guys not even on my level or my time. That's this year alone. I think that might have been a couple of the fights. Just a couple. Interviews, interaction through the eyes of the media marketing management consultant agent. Those were the interviews. Mark Kriegel, Christina, Bullet, Troy Isley. That was just this year alone. That look, like I said, when we start breaking down the stats, these guys that sit online, they've been stinking the game up for so long, so many years. It's disgusting, right? That was just this year, man. That was this year's content. Right? That was just this year alone. We're gonna get started, man. Come over on StreamYard, CW. Appreciate the donation. Hopefully your donation over there sparks some of these other guys. But you know, all likelihood they're not. But it is what it is. This I'm gonna show you why. The reason why these people don't donate and do all that is, see, Bill Haney done exposed y'all, man. You guys can't hide no more. you YouTubers that be getting the donations to be turning it up. You guys can't hide no more, man. Bill put out the APB. Man, y'all was in the comments begging like a motherfucker, man. Oh my God, we're gonna look at this shit, man. We're gonna look at this shit, man. See, Bill, I told you, Bill was the king of YouTube, man. He was Section 8. He was welfare for these guys, man, for so long. And now the jig is up, man. Right? They came out, but the bigger channels, he probably can't afford all the bigger channels. And the smaller ones, he's getting them for like 40 cents, $40. They cheap. What is it? Edward Cheese? Edward Cheese is getting those guys for real cheap, man. We're gonna pull that up right now on StreamYard. Hold on. I got time, like I could sit up in here for 2 hours tonight if I wanted to. That's why I'm not really rushing. I want to make sure everything is copacetic. And then we're gonna go, man. 9 people over there in the behind the scenes. I should have 9 likes, man. Y'all should hit the like button just cause. Just for the independent grind. Just for the look, right? Like I'm not at my crib. This isn't the crib. You can see the background. This is a professional studio setting, man. It's looking like I'm at Shade 45. But this is Source 45, man. So we're gonna get started. Man, salute to you, CW. You said the Underground King. Yes, that is me. I am in the building. Shout out to UFC, once again, victorious. The Trojans. The Trojans. That's my guy CW's team, man. I ain't even do that many orders though, this morning. I'm gonna try to get some liquor store orders later. Yes, happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. This is the Source Experience Motion Talk. Motion Talk. But before we get started, I want to first off thank CW for the $2 donation on the behind the Source Views lens over there. Also, I want to say enjoy that content. For the members only, you are a member. You are a team member. I don't look at you as a channel, I look at you as a team member because you do send me a lot of content. So you are an executive producer as well. You are growing in the business with me. So shout out to you, CW. But before we get started, I want to first go over to Instagram. Now I am going to mute this. The reason why I'm going to mute it because it has music on it, which I do not own the rights of. But, excuse me, Jihad Tucker has released some fire content. Tell me if you guys see any of the visuals of this. You know, those that's in here, let me know if you see the visuals, right? Gotta make sure this is muted. Do you guys see it? Is it up? Those that's on the IG, on the streamer, do y'all see it? Can y'all see it? How was the level sounding? The level sounded good because the microphone is kind of off in the distance, but I want to make sure everything is good. You hear me loud and clear. Appreciate you, CW. All right, so I'm going to go to this. I'm not going to play the music. But look, do you see these visuals right here? Who's that right there? Is that the Source hat right there? You see what I do? Right, but we don't want to let the audio play. Because he used the Rick Ross song, Stay Scheming. Okay, there it is right here. This is Jihad Tucker, man. 2025, look at him, overlooking the club. Man, Jihad is rocking and rolling. Look, that is the fight. There he is, preparing for war. Him and Marley working the midst, signing autographs. Look at that right there. You see that visual right there? That was the fight. That's him and his dad working the midst. Working the midst, 2025, spawn right there. Look at that slip. Did you see him slip that? There he is, so icy. So icy. There he is. Vegas, you know where that's at, CW. That's right down the street from you, man. Right down the street from you. But yes, this is the new content just dropped for Jihad Tucker. Fight date should be dropping soon. Big things to go on in 2025. Big things to go on. So yes, I felt that it was important that I started out with something official before I get to the fishy business. I wanted to start off with something official. But that was Jihad Tucker right there. You see the content? Look. Now this is for the guys that always talk about the views, right? I wonder how many views that got already. Let me see. Let me see if I can look. Let's just give a gander. How many views so far? I can't see the views. Damn it. No, I probably can't see the views. Let me go over here. Wait. That's the real. Oh, okay. So he's already at 3,000, almost 4,000 views. This is for you guys to talk about the views. Now, CW, I'm highlighting that because did you see some of the work that was in this? Because guys always talk about I don't do no views. CW, did you see any of the content that was in there? Did any of that content look familiar? Did any of that content look familiar, CW? And anybody else that's in here? Did any of that content look familiar? Let's play it one more time. Let's play it one more time. All right, the club right there. He's rocking and rolling, overlooking the club. Showing love to the peoples. Him and Marley getting busy. Fight night locker room. Did any of this content look familiar? Man, caught him with a nice uppercut. Look. Did any of this content look familiar? Vegas, yes, Vegas. Okay. Now, I only said that to say this, right? We always talk about views, especially dealing with crash dummies and crash out with no motion. Now I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm also gonna mute mine's too, because mine's has music too. But I just wanna get a better understanding, because guys is always talking about views. Always talking about views, right? Just want to get a better understanding. Just want to get a better understanding. I'm going to make sure I catch it. I'm going to try to catch it. That's where I'm at right now. We are here, right here and now. I just want to make sure the lovely, beautiful Coach Reen on the scene. Shout out to Gumbo. See Big Gumbo. Okay, wait. Okay. I won't stop it yet. I won't stop it yet either. Still won't stop, but this content. Okay. Is that him signing the autograph right there? It looks like it, right? Okay. See the content? Yeah, he signed the autograph right there, right? Yeah. That's what it looks like, right? Did that look familiar? Did any of that look familiar? I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. Did any of that look familiar? CW, you still in here? These guys, they love to look. Bang, let's stop it right there. Does any of this look familiar? You know, these guys always talking about views, right? But the views they get, I don't know. Does that look familiar, man? Does that look familiar? But shout out to Jihad Tucker. Fight Day should be dropping soon. We're talking about views, right? We're talking about views, or we're talking about growth, or we're talking about motion. See, I talk about motion. Something that a lot of these guys don't have, right? something that a lot of these guys don't have. That's why they can't relate. That is why when you talk about motion on YouTube boxing, the crash dummies that sit around for hours and hours and are comfortable with each other, they can't relate because they don't have none of that. Like last night, I started the series, the Crash Dummies series, how these guys took crash dummy deals. And today we're going to give you the actual visual to show you this, to prove this, that these people took legitimized crash dummy deals to be YouTubers with no motion. And a lot of them sold their channel already. Some of them sold their channel to sit around with other bums. He said it looked like you was right there ringside. I was CW. I was in the locker room. I was all over, man. I walked out to the ring. I was the media marketing management agent. I was the media marketing management agent, right? These guys you want my spot flash? These guys are content bums. Not even content makers, they're content bums that want to do stuff, but yet they have yet to do anything media-wise, definitely not marketing-wise, damn sure not management-wise, but they want to have your spot. They want to sit around and talk about the program, but they disrespect players not only that are in the program, are part of the program. The only program a lot of you guys are a part of is sitting around every single day doing absolutely nothing, supporting absolutely nothing. Maybe you should reach out to Bill Haney. Bill Haney is recruiting the bums, but I think he's starting to realize that the bums aren't paying off now. Because Boxing Eagle put out a video on him. Showbiz, if you watch my video, the videos are out. Now these are the guys that you really might need to recruit, not the YouTubers with the brand killers, because they do absolutely nothing. They are powerless. Yes, powerless. They are so on mute, powerless, right? Literally powerless, right? But let me go over here to the membership board. This is what the membership tab looks like. These are all membership only videos right now. Kelly Pavlik, this was this year. Charles Convo Bullet. There's Christina. There's Transformer Troy. Derek Harmon. Mark Kriegel. Coach Sappho. This was Devin Haney at the Gleason's Gym. I definitely put that up there. Gleason's Gym when I was there covering Charles Conwell. The Pittsburgh Kid. Right here, this is Paul Spadafore. Floyd Mayweather ducked him for millions and millions of dollars. Look him up for the members only. This is only for the members. These is all right here within this year. 3 months, 2 days ago, 3 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, 6 months ago, 6 months ago, and 8 months ago. So it's a couple more for the members only. I'm giving you all of the actual content, the interviews from this year. And the reason why I'm doing that too is to show that these guys that sit around every day that talked about me and my family need to really reevaluate what they're talking about. Because I don't think you have an interview, in-person interview, to post this year alone, let alone 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many I posted. Got a lot more. So, like I always say, stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. You can't even swim in the media lane. That's why all you bums, right? But in a second, I'll help you guys out, right? All you bums, right? You need to go over here, right? Because this guy is trying to help you guys out. And this is where you need to be at. You bums, y'all need to be over here, right? Because this guy is trying to help some of y'all, right? Instead of trying to compete and crash out every day. Go over here. This guy is recruiting you guys, right? He's recruiting. Bill Haney is recruiting. Here he is, former manager of the year, right? All channels hit me up right here. Here it is. Let's blow it up. Can y'all see that? All channels hit me up. And look, here they are. Art Man the Great. Art Man is a pro PBC guy. He's looking for work, right? This is Fight Hub TV. He'll probably get a nice little piece of change from Bill and then move off, right? Look at these guys. The thirst is real. They're trying to get paid, man. But watch the YouTubers. Look. Bill, whenever you want to talk, we can go live Monday and Friday. He's trying to get a little piece of the change. Art Man, once again, all in the comments. Art Man is thirsty. Art Man, you probably already got your $40 for the month. Look at the Queens. We're here every Friday and Sunday. Look, they need a piece of the change. But he's been taking care of them. And shout out to them. You know, they get somewhat of a pass from me. Because they're females, right? They're chicks. They're chickens. You know, that's what chickens do, right? Right? For the guys that's watching, that's what girls do. Girls do that. So they're chickens. They get a little pass. But look, the men that's over here, you see a lot of men channels, man. The thirst is real. Some of you crash dummies that sit around for hours should have been over here. But you guys don't know how to network. You guys sit around crashing out for hours. This is where you should have been at. You should have been right over here. This was yesterday he tweeted this. You guys should have been right over here in the chat, in the comments. Let's talk, champ. But at the end of the day, look, there goes Two-Tone, right? These guys is over here. Two-Tone, you better go check in with your guy. I'm not gonna disrespect you and call him your boss. Well, now he is your boss because the boxing voice is Ness's platform. So you better check in with your boss. Ness already got his payment, man. Another one of these guys, look, I'm Brown, you came through before. I'll be like, look, the YouTube thirst is what's the name? It's serious. These guys want some of that Edward cheese bread. But if you notice, right, the ones that he already owns, right? There's no secret who he owns. Blue Blood Sports TV, 7-8, these guys, look, they were loved. They was just watching. Because now they're looking like, damn, if he recruits more, and he probably gets people that might have a better understanding and handle than us, we might be out the door. But AM Sports Media, the Angry Man Podcast, he's out there. Look, look, the YouTube community is thirsty. The YouTube community is thirsty. Look, these are guys that's supposed to have motion. Right? When you have real motion, oh my God, look. This right here, I was waiting to get to this. Y'all know who this is right here? Do y'all know who this is right here? Now look, this is a guy that's always on, angry, upset, inviting men to his manhood. Look, did you fire BFTV boss? Look, registered sex offender. He's an old guy too. Damn, brother. You are about to be 40, damn near 48 years old, man. 5/12/1977. I'm about to turn 46. You about to be 48 years old moving like that? You're almost 50 years, man. But yeah, look, they threw the internet is just rough. They threw his whole joint up there. They threw his whole thing up there. Jolena, right? Look, abusive sexual contact. 2014. Damn. He's been out there for a while, but this is what they threw up there. I don't know this page. You know, these motherfuckers find anything. 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 This was the Empire State Building. That's when he pushed, what's the name? But look, these guys is out there. Now let's see who's gonna get the stimulus package. That's the bill stimulus package. But look at all of the notable channels. You seen the Queens of the Ring. They jumped the line quick. But all of these channels are up there willing to shake your fast. Show me what you're working with. Shake your fast. Shake your fast. Show me what you're working with. Ah, man. He said, damn, they put his stepchild on there. Yeah, that's why, yo, CW, you seen that what I dropped earlier? Let me go back to that. That's why I said, yo, their brand been destroyed, bro. This is like, come on, man. And Bill advocates to be a street dude, right? He's from the streets. But this is what you, this is you. You're from the streets, man. This is this man's charge, man. This is what this man is charged with. This is public record. He's a sex offender. Now I don't know. Maybe shit change, man. But I know guys like this. Right? I think he served the country. But if he was in jail, right? I'm gonna ask my brother CW and anybody else that comes in here, right? That knows about this, right? How do guys that have those type of charges, how are they received behind the walls, right? Do they have a smooth bed, right? Do they live? Do a guy with a sex offender, do you think they're in general population? Where do they do their bids at? I wish Gumbo was in. Gumbo's probably on the road. Gumbo's another stand-up, honorable man that we can ask these questions to. But I want to know from the honorable brothers, right? You know, when a guy has that type of charge on his jacket, right? Where does he normally? Where is he taking? Where's his bid? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that is on your jacket, I got my scrap paper. If that, don't drop the soap. Yes, man. Guys like that with those type of charges, CW, they're not having a smooth ride. You don't have a smooth ride. 9 times out of 10, they're on a different yard. They're in a different unit. Right? When you have those type of charges right there. But this is one of their biggest boosters, right? Let's use that. Hold on, let me get my notes. Let me get my notes. He's one of the biggest boosters, right? He goes hard every single night for DHP. Remember, this is the same guy that was advocating for a job, remember? I'm not gonna pull up his content, but remember when he was like, I wish I was working for DHP. How? You already do, but you work for them for a channel fee. You get a channel fee. You're not part of the team. You don't get paid when Devin fights. You know, you just started going to a couple of his fights. You got the DHP fan experience. But I couldn't believe this when I seen this on Twitter. I was like, yo, that's not a good look. That is not a good look. So when I heard the literature that Showbiz dropped, we're gonna play that, right? Showbiz. Matter of fact, I could play that. Let me go over here, cause that is my video, right? So I'm gonna close out of this one. I'm gonna play my video, right? My video could play. I don't have to worry about having a channel strike or nothing, because that is my video. Yes, it is, right? That's my video. See, I'm learning the game. That is my video. Right, this is my video. But listen to what Showbiz said, then I'm gonna stop it and break it down. And maybe this is why Showbiz said that, man. Brand killers. Nothing of value. Brand killers. So Showbiz said that, but I've been said that. Now, if the guys that want my spot, right? You want my spot, Flash? Well, official, right? There was, a lot of guys are fans of mine secretly, but they're haters. Because what's a hater? CW, a hater is a fan, right? But I've been spoke about this, right? Because I was like, a lot of the people that were around or pushing the narrative, I'm like, yo, these guys aren't it. The same way they tried to say about me and Jihad, a lot of you suckers that secretly told that to World Combat Sports. But look what Jihad is. Jihad just come off fighting internationally last year, or this year, I say last year, because the year is up now, right? Probably had his biggest year after many were accusing him or saying that he was going to get dropped by Top Rank, but he comes back to have an international fight. And you've seen the content he's dropped. He has a lot of sponsors and people moving with him outside of boxing right now. You see he has a lot of the influences, the real influences, not these these Johnny-go-lucky guys. I'm talking about the guys that are fighting on they be fighting on those cards, I think they're the zone cards. The real social media influencers, those guys that are boxing. A lot of those guys rock with Jihad heavy. Those guys. He trains with them. They like to train with him, and he's doing his thing right now, right? But hey, what do we know, right? What do we know, right? Network with the real players, not the wannabes, right? A lot of these guys on YouTube boxing are wannabes, right? Yes, they do. I know they do, CW. I know they do, man. But you can't listen. See where these guys went wrong at, right? a lot of these guys that went behind me and talk down on me. They talk down on me thinking that if they link up with YouTubers and they're gonna, stop me, right? Unbeknownst to them, right? I do YouTube just because I do YouTube, right? But if they were smart, they would have been really networking with me instead of going against me. But that's why we came up with the new stuff. Oh, you want my spot, Flash? You can't even make your own spot, these YouTubers, man. Because like I said, the more popular YouTubers on boxing. How many fights did y'all go to this year? Great content that WCS put out on it. How many actual fights did you cover? None. Like, so where's your actual growth? Where's your actual growth? But yet you're trying to always downplay somebody on views. And I just showed you Jihad's content probably was up, it might be the 4,000 views right now. And people that's official, like real industry people that really know what they're watching and see the content like, oh shit, some of that content I've seen already. Some of that content I see, right? But you get the dummies that think by not supporting or watching me on YouTube stunts the growth. No, it's stunting your growth because this is another year that has went by. And like I just said, I just released about 6 to 7 interviews from fight weeks. From fight weeks where I'm actually at a fight covering an event. Not sitting in my room doing a live stream. Not, just being at an event, not getting content. I got content from major players and major hitters in the game, man. Hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? But let's get back over here to these guys, the thirst. So we're gonna stop this. We're gonna go back over to Bill's, buying of channels. I think he knows now, man. I think he knows, man. He's like, a lot of these guys that he bought, well, who put the content out and said that he owns the LDBC? Somebody did. I gotta find that. Bill Haney said he owns it. He owns it. So he's realizing now that those guys aren't it. But I always told you that they never moved the needle. They never moved the needle, man. Man, these guys are undefeated. Look, but a lot of these accounts though, they be like troll accounts. But this guy was going hard at that, going hard at him. But yes, Bill is recruiting new channels, man. And like I said, you see some of the more notable ones. The notable ones that have been on payroll, they are probably nervous right now because the jig is up now. They're probably realizing that these guys, like I said, they don't influence the culture. They don't do anything. They're pretty much like the rest of these guys. But some of the sit around guys, you guys are the ones that should reach out. If you sit around for hours and hours and all you're doing is doing a live stream and you're talking, but it is that wave is dead, man. That wave is over, man. Just sitting around, cooling out, kicking it. That wave been dead, man. If you're not out here busting a move, getting to know business, coming online, presenting some business, you're done. You crashed out already, man. You crashed out. Look at all the fighters that was there. Look, and to be honest, all the fighters that really had that wave, they were PBC fighters, man. The fighters that did not have it, right? And let me write this in my notes right here. Look at the fighters that did not have the push. Terrence Crawford, right? Did not have it. The social media, the quote unquote, the YouTube boxing community did not really respect him, right? But look at Bud now. Bud is in the driver's seat. Big checks, big money. Shakur Stevenson, another one. You watch crash dummy channels, guys disrespect him. He's another one in the driver's seat, about to get big money, right? Big guaranteed money, right? Now let's look at some of the guys that were not only endorsed, were bigger than life fixtures on the YouTube community. Earl Spence. Earl Spence is Earl Spence, right? But when is he fighting? We don't know when he's fighting. His whole movement is just like the gimmicky movement just died. You know why it died though? Because look at the people that was running it, that running the plays. They really wasn't influencing nothing. They were thieves. Team Spencer, it don't make sense. That was mine. They stole that. And then had the audacity to say that they don't know me. I was mad, I was clout chasing, all these things. But yet you was holding on to something of somebody that you don't know, right? Look how it played out for him. But he was one of the biggest push on the YouTube scene. Now, Tank Davis, another one, big on YouTube boxing, right? Tank Davis right now, name is tied up in, and this is, you know why this looks crazy? Because Tank Davis was supposed to be getting more money than the Shakurs, the Terrence Crawfords, and these guys, but yet his fight got pushed off. We're hearing all kind of other things, right? Whispers, but I'm not going to report on it because, you know, people are so programmed to just be deaf, dumb, and blind. But the money is dried up over there right now. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on for those guys over there. Devin Haney, that's another guy, right? Big money. So the guys that were pushing that on YouTube were saying, but his last purse bid was 1.4 million. Last time I checked, Shakur Stevenson turned down a $3 million guaranteed deal with Top Rank. Cause look, I'm in here on media marketing management shit. That's why you see me writing stuff down. $3 million offer from Top Rank because it was five fights, right? 15 million. So what's that break down to? 3 million a fight, guaranteed, right? That's more than double of which Devin Haney's, listen to this, look, I'm on the roll, y'all. I'm on the roll. This is what I do in real life, right? That's more than double of what Devin Haney purse bid, right? For the fight was 1.4. So Shakur Stevenson's guaranteed alone was more than what Devin was going to have to split with his opponent. This is the same Devin, pay attention now, y'all, I'm cooking. I don't want y'all to lose sight of this, right? This is the same Devin Haney that the YouTubers, the crash dummies, the fake advisors, content bums, and managers and all this said that Shakur Stevenson was going to get $8 million to fight Devin. How did he go from walking away from $8 million in a Devin Haney fight to being offered $3 million from Top Rank, walking away from that, and to Devin being put up 1.4 for his actual fight? Now, did y'all catch that? 3 over here. Did you catch that? CW over here. Did you catch that? How I just proved to you with simple terms, not a contract, terms, right? These niggas always want to talk about signing a contract. I just proved with simple terms that a lot of the smoke and mirrors of the whole Devin Haney era, Devin Haney movement, was a bunch of YouTube BS from BS content creators with no motion. Because how can Devin Haney pay a fighter $8 million, right? And I can go even deeper into this, right? He was gonna pay Shakur $8 million when his last purse bid was only 1.4 million. That does not make sense. That does not make sense. And before that, he fought Regis Progress before he even got beat down by Ryan Garcia at the Barclays Center. In that fight, I believe they both made 1.5 apiece. And if you add 1.5 up, that is what Shakur Stevenson walked away from Top Rank again. Remember, 3 million guaranteed. So Regis and Devin fought on pay-per-view, right? And they did not get no back end money because Bill is on record to saying this, right? He's on record to saying this, but they got $3 million apiece between them, 1.5. Shakur Stevenson was offered that a fight from Top Rank. But yet, Devin was going to give him $8 million. See, these are the guys that you sit around and listen to that talk boxing. They talk this boxing like they're in the game, like they're in the rooms, like they talking to people that's giving them this information. But if you're talking to people that's giving you this information out of your sources are fucking liars. Because I just ran through some numbers of actual terms, right? And offers that were legit offers. That was Shakur Stevenson's legit offer. 5 fights, $15 million. And then I broke that down, which is $3 million a fight. And then I said to myself, damn, they was always saying that he was gonna make $8 million fighting Devin. He walked away from $8 million. But we haven't even seen Devin make $8 million by himself. He made 1.5 with Regis. His last fight, purse bid went to 1.4. Ryan Garcia, he didn't even make 8 million himself, right? Look it up. See, look it up, man. That's why I don't even waste my time even attempting to debate some of these guys or sit around and discuss boxing with them because they are so far gone. They are so far this way, right? Gone that they don't even know what they're actually arguing about, talking about, let alone attempting to debate and debunk you about. But I get it now because as we see, Bill Haney has been paying these guys and recruiting some of these guys that are programming a lot of the dummies. Thank you, CW. CW said you are cooking right now. I'm not cooking, I'm just CW, man. I'm just a player, man, that happens to be involved in the game, and I'm not bigger than the program. I've been learning the program, and I try to come on my platform and share my experiences with people that do absolutely fucking nothing in life. Some of these people don't have jobs, let alone careers, let alone nothing going on, but they're gonna tell somebody that not only has grown from being a field reporter, right, going to fights with no credentials and covering fights, getting interviews and making connections, to now being an advisor, being a part of one of the hottest young future world champion fighters. But yet I don't know what I'm talking about, but I have actual experience of me talking, riding up and down Las Vegas Boulevard with probably one of the biggest managers in the game, right? When I'm speaking about Jay Prince now, right? Jay Prince did manage Floyd Mayweather at one time, right? Also managed Andre Ward, right? These are some of his former clients, right? Shakur Stevenson right now, you know, well, hey, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Now, I come on YouTube and I sit around, I talk to people, like I said, that don't hold a job, don't do nothing in life, never been nowhere, and they will tell me that I'm not successful, that I don't know what I'm talking about, but yet you hear a fighter, right, out of his own mouth say that I was able to make a phone call to affluent, powerful people and shit got going. But then I come on the internet and you have people who think because of their low bottom frequency of, oh, I don't watch you when you go live, that you're not growing. No, you're not growing. That's why you're still talking about a guy making $8 million from a fighter that probably never got an $8 million guaranteed fight. Sign the contract. Sign the contract. Shout out to Thomas in the building, another channel member. Salute, good brother. Yo, check out all those interviews. I think I gotta put a couple more up there too, Thomas. You know, you have access to all of those. And I think me and you was on deck in Newark. You was there. You was there. I gotta put my Abdullah Mason. I don't think I put the Abdullah Mason exclusive content up there, but I will do that too. When we all walked into the venue together. And I got, yo, look, I came in with Abdullah, right? And cause look, now if I was a fraud, right? I wouldn't, you see how I included Abdullah in, right? But if I was a fraud, like a lot of these guys on here, I would have acted like it was me, right? But I got the security escort in. Cause when I came in, Abdullah came in. And they seen Abdullah kicking it with me, and we all just went in together. But I got a security escort in to the weigh-in with Abdullah. It was really Abdullah's, but I was part of, you know, he knows me. Shout out him and his pops. We was kicking it. And we walked right in. It was a great at Newark, man, for the Shakur Stevenson fight, man. See, this is and I shared that, yeah. As a matter of fact, look, let me see. I'll pull that up right now. That content is on here. I have that on here. And then I'm gonna put it for members only. But I do have that content here. Let's go to it. That was a good time, man. You know, that was this summer. You know, my babies listen, my babies didn't get the access like they got when we went to Verona, but they got good access. Then they wasn't on the side of the stage like some of your favorite content creators. But they was there, they got some good pictures, you know, for the weigh-in. They got good pictures then. That one, Nasai came to Newark. But she didn't want to go to Canada. And she didn't go to Verona, New York. But I'm trying to find that Abdullah. Abdullah's my guy, man. It's great to see his growth, man. He's gonna have another big year ahead of him, man. Coming up in 2025. Then I'm gonna put this members only. You know, we that's what we're doing with the content now. We're not, a lot of the content now, I gotta just put it members only. Because I just feel like, you know, the people that actually support the channel, they deserve this content. The others, nah, you guys are the ones that claim you don't watch me, you don't mess with my content, none of that. But then secretly you guys are copying. Like how you don't mess with me or watch me, but then you try to copy. Like, where they do that at? Where do they do that at, right? You don't watch somebody, but then you're copying everything that they do, or you attempt to. Like, nah, that's not it, man. That is not it. Yeah, I got the Abdullah Mason. Now, I'm gonna put that on the members only, because that was from this year. That was July, right? He fought the week before Boots Ennis, right? I think that was July, man. If I'm not mistaken. It had to be July, right? It might already be in members only. Hey, how you doing? It might already be in members only. Let me see. Derek Harmon, Troy Isley, see June, JoJo Diaz. It's after that. Shout out to JoJo Diaz. Hopefully, I think he's out of rehab. He was in rehab. I think this is it right here. Is this it? Nah, where is it? There's muscle. It's somewhere on here, man. I'm probably just scrolling past it because I was scrolling up my article. Shout out to IOTBA. I'm probably just scrolling right past it, man. But the Abdullah Mason was fire. It's definitely on here. I'll find it and get it over there. You know, definitely get it over there. Bad. Cause you know these guys can't get that, man. I'm not giving them certain content now, right? It gotta only be members only because you guys don't deserve. You know, it is what it is, man. I gotta do you guys accordingly. You know, I gotta do y'all accordingly, man. Cause at the end of the day, there's levels to this shit. A lot of you guys, yes, Abdul is official. No, he fought one shit. Yes, that was. I find it. I got so much stuff. I'm gonna put that on members only too. I'm gonna put that on members only too, man. You know, because it's like at the end of the day, when you look at, and shout out to Thomas. Like I said, Thomas is in the field. Thomas, you need to start doing that too. Because a lot of these guys that you think is popping, I mean, you were talking behind the scenes, they're straight up clowns, right? They're clowns with a circus catalog, right? Yo, Thomas, you have real material, right? And regardless of how many views it has, right? And I'm speaking from an industry perspective, right? Your content, your real, genuine content runs circles around hours of debating, hours of guys just sitting around farting, talking boxing. When you actually have an interview with a Keith Conley, or you have actual, in-person fight footage and stuff like that. When these guys are just sitting around, drunk, high, arguing, never been to fights, they're arguing about contracts that don't even exist. Because before you have a contract, you have things like this. See this, what I got right here? You can't see it. But these are terms. These are notes, terms. You have to have terms first. You know what the terms are? Okay, we're gonna fight in 10-ounce gloves. Right? That's a term. Sign the contract. No, what's the term? Oh, we're gonna fight in the such and such size ring. Sign the contract. No, what are the terms first? What are the terms? Yeah, we're gonna fight at 138. What are the terms? See, you guys don't know none of these things because you're not a part of nothing. But you guys will sit around debating and arguing about Tank and Shakur. He's ducking. This one's ducking. Blair's ducking. Boots is ducking. How? They don't even have an offer. Then you got, he has to send an offer. I watch guys sit around debating on that. Like, just find something else to do. There's so much other content that you guys could probably speak on and crash out on. Because when you speak on boxing and how fights are put together, not only are you crashing out, you just sound stupid. You sound stupid when you be like, he needs to send the offer. The A side sends the offer. The A side sends the offer, right? Prime example of that is, right? Remember, who was the A side with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford? But who really ended up being the A side? Terrence Crawford, right? Because, Terrence Crawford, and you have the clown dude, Thomas, if you're still in here. That clown guy, he always talks about how Earl Spence gave up the biggest leverage. And he didn't give up nothing. Earl Spence had no leverage. Earl Spence was blind to everything. Oh man, we. Earl had no clue what was going on. If Terrence Crawford didn't call him and put him on, the fight would have never happened. Oh, we. Because that dude is dumb, respectfully. He's dumb. He's dumb, man. If he didn't get with AC and Miss Joette and Fighters for his management, that fight would have never even happened, man. Al Heyman got those dudes over there under the Jodeci. They got a Jodeci deal, man. Yeah, they got a bad boy. Take that. Yeah, they got a bad boy deal. Yeah. Thomas said, I know them dudes are not genuine. They don't go to fights and our fans are 3 or 4 fighters and not. Nah, they're terrible. They're dumb. They're dumb. I don't even waste my time with those guys, man. You know what I do? I come on here and front on them now. Because regardless of how they receive me or support me, they're not stopping nothing, right? They're not, this 2025 is gonna be an even bigger year. Like I said, 2024 was like a crazy year for me, man. 2025 is gonna be even bigger. It just gets bigger. And these dudes just crash out every single day. Every single day they come online with no motion and no growth. They crash out. Because they're not growing. They're not generating no income. The network that they're affiliated with is going nowhere. It's a bunch of bums. Shout out to John Bryant. John Bryant said, if it's 9 bums talking, it's 10. You're sitting around discussing with 9 bums, you'll be the 10th. That's these guys, man. They couldn't pay me. That's why you see, listen, man, they tried to rock me to sleep a long time ago. And I had to tell my partners and people, I was like, let's let me do what I do, man. You want me to sit around and talk boxing? I'm getting money, man. Why am I wasting my time? Like you guys always want to tell me about all these frauds and what they're doing. Oh, you gotta do the Patreon, you gotta do this. Why are all these guys that's doing all of that, they not even level changing? How am I level changing with no views, no super chats, right? Not making no money off my channel, but how am I able to level change? How am I able to come with merchandise, right? Just merchandise. How? Because I have my own formula that is working. And I look at their formula, it does not work. And I've been told you guys, the jig is up, man. The Ponzi scheme is over. These guys been doing this shit for too long. And they haven't hit the gear like showbiz. Showbiz now hit the gear. Boxer Voice hit the gear. But see, these people are funded. The other guys, look, they are having nervous breakdowns, missing in action. They're not growing. Like I said, the only difference between the bigger crash dummy flop channels and the smaller ones is the bigger ones have a little bit of funding. The smaller ones is just a bunch of bums that can't put $100 together to do anything. They can't they can't go in their pocket. Look, it's all them at the table right now, right? They can't go in their pocket and be like, it's 10 of us here. Everybody pull out $10. Let's put $100 on the table. They couldn't put $10 on the table right now. These guys are sitting around, no money. No money. They couldn't go in their pocket and put $10 on the table. 10 a piece of them. It shows, man. Y'all sitting on the line for too long, motionless, just sitting around, not getting to no action, debating about fights and fighters that you have yet to attend any of their fights. How many of these guys that you sit around and talk about Tank and Shakur, right? Shakur Stevenson fought how many times this past year? He fought in Newark in July. When did he fight Edward De Los Santos? He fought Edward De Los Santos in Vegas. I think that was like, wasn't that the sprint car or the whatever car, what's the name? Tank Davis fought in April, I believe, in T-Mobile. That he only had one fight. But how many of these guys that sit around and debate about Tank and Shakur didn't go neither one of their fights? Most of them. Most of them. How many of these guys talked about Shakur and his fans leaving, didn't go to his fight, right? How many of these guys that talk about Boots? Boots fought twice, I believe, this year in Philly alone. How many of these same guys that talk about Boots never attended Boots' fight? Either one of them, right? Either one of them. But they'll come on and they will have hours and hours and hours of debating on fighters that they actually do not support. Boots fought twice in Philadelphia. Now, if you're a true boxing fan, I've been to fights in Philadelphia. I've been to fights in Atlantic City, right? These are easy commutes. Some of you guys stay on live for longer than it will take you to actually commute. If you're doing a 4-hour live, a 5-hour live, you can commute from New York to these places the same amount of time that you're sitting around debating and arguing about boxing that you do not support. I watched the live the other day, right? And I hit my man up behind the scenes and I said, yo, this is why I don't mess with these type of people, right? I was like, the Nationals was a couple weeks ago, right? That's where all the top young amateur fighters from all over the country go and compete to try to become national champions, right? I was like, these guys are sitting online for hours talking about fighters that some are on their way out the door, right? They have no clue about the next crop of fighters that's coming up that just competed at the Nationals, right? This is where, if you are truly a fan of boxing, your interest should be at. Because like I said, boxing is a revolving door, the circle of life. Guys are still online talking about Earl Spence, Earl Spence has been honest with us. He's looking for the exit. He's on his way out, right? You know who was at the Nationals? His cousins. They came up short, but they was at the Nationals. Earl Spence's two younger cousins, they was there. Now, other amateur fighters from across the nation were there, right? From Philly, New York, all these regions. I say that to say this. You have grown content creative men not even talking about that because they don't know about that. Now, when these guys come up, right, the same way the Abdullah Masons and Jihad Tuckers, they're going to see a guy like me, right? And they're going to wonder, like, damn, why do all these kids be fucking with Shy? How they know Shy? It's because I really do boxing. You don't do boxing. You do whatever's hot now. You think it's hot now. That's not the motion. That is not the motion at all, man. Hopefully you guys are catching this sauce, man. Hopefully you guys are catching this sauce. Ryan Anthony, you need to go get with Bill. I see your comment. Go get with Bill. You missed it earlier. Bill is recruiting guys like you. Maybe you can get some sort of a cash app and some payments, man. He's recruiting guys, man. You know? Shout out to CJ in the building. I see you, CJ. The West Coast, man. You know what I mean? Look. You know what I mean, man? The Bay. The Bay, man. You know, one of my favorite basketball players was from the Bay Area. Y'all remember Isaiah Ryder? Isaiah Ryder was the man. Y'all loved his game, man. He was a real dude. He smoked major bud. I know this because, you know, I played ball, so I know a lot of ball players as well. But Isaiah Ryder, what was it? Everybody ran with his dunk. The East, it was the eBay funk. It was something funk. He was from Oakland, man. He had that funk with it. The eBay funk or something, man. Yes, Isaiah was my guy, man. Isaiah Ryder, he was a real dude, man. He smoked, he had the good weed. Man. Easy Rider, man. Real dude, stand up, official dude. A lot of the basketball players are official. I ain't gonna hold you. They be like They just be nice, they be tall, but they be like cool as hell, man. Real cool, down to earth type of guys, man. Especially the ones that are official. A lot of them now, like some of them, they lose their way a long way. But the ones that don't lose their way, that be like, they don't forget where they come from. Like I like the basketball players that grow up with roaches. Have roaches in their crib. Cause they be real. They don't forget that shit, man. They know they got blessed. God blessed them with height, a talent. They remember those days. Some basketball players that didn't come up through the trenches, they be, they carry a little different. But the ones that, their moms struggled and they struggled and they made it, they be the official ones, man. You could really get in good with them and chop it up with them, man. Isaiah Rodgers was like that. I remember when I met him, because not for nothing. Before I did boxing, I really did basketball at a high level. Shout out to Lamar Odoms and, Ed Brown and Zach Marbury, the Rhode Island crew, Jim Herrick, all those guys, man, So I know a lot of ball players, man. Amari Stoudemire, Carmelo, all these guys, man. Cool guys. Ron Artest, Ron. Y'all know Ron? Look, Meta World Peace, I call him Ron. I call him Ron, man. Yeah, he went to UNLV was the squad, man. UNLV was the squad. Shout out to Malik. Malik is in the building. Yo, Malik, man. You was absolutely right about Devin Haney, man. See, Malik, you was right. Look, I call you programmed. I don't mean that in a bad way. You wasn't programmed on that. That shit is sinking right now, man. That shit is sinking. But yeah, Easy Rider, man. Isaiah Rider was a real dude, man. You know who the realest, I ain't gonna front. You know who the realest basketball player was, though? Still in. That's why everybody respects him, Bubba Chuck. Yo, Bubba Chuck. I know AI. Yo, listen. AI played the rookie league at Nassau Coliseum back in the day, right? I was in high school. I was nice though, right? Yo, me and my man, shout out to Davian Motley, that was my partner. Davian had the Maxima. Davian was 16 with a license, and his mom used to give him the whip. Yo, we went to the summer league game, right? Yo, Allen Iverson always rolled with his crew. Official guys, real thorough guys, right? Yo, we was at the game. AI dropped 40 on the Knicks in the summer league, right? After the game was over, AI wasn't giving no autographs. No autographs, right? My man Davian's little brother, who's a grown man now, but he used to always look mad little, like he was a baby. But he was older. He didn't get his growth spurt to the end. Yo, me and him was kicking it. Lamar Odoms is my man. I know LO, man. Played against him in ISC. I'll get to Lamar in a second, Malik. But AI and his crew came through, right? Yeah, he wasn't giving no autographs. Yeah, he seen me and little Sheefy, and Sheefy was like, AI. Yo, Sheefy was mad little. Yo, AI called us over to him, right? Cause he was dissing. Yeah, he was dissing everybody. He was like, nah, no autographs. But he thought Sheefy was like a baby kid. Yeah, he flagged us over. Yo, I went over there with AI. I was kicking it with AI. He gave Sheefy an autograph. This is the first time I ever dunked on a 10-foot rim. Swear to God. Yo, AI gave me a dap. I was kicking it. You know how they have the fan experiences, right? Yo, they have the fan experiences at the NBA shits, right? Yo, when AI dapped me, right? I was playing above the rim like that, right? Yo, AI gave me that dap. I was like Bow Wow, like Mikey. Yo, he gave me the power, right? Yo, I went out to the 10-foot rim, was like, was just hanging it, because I dapped AI. AI was my favorite player. Oh, I know all of them, yes. Kareem Reed is my guy too. Kareem Reed is another official. Kareem Reed's a real hood nigga. Lamar Odom's official. Artest's big brother was the real one, Queens legend. Who, Mikey? Are you talking about Mikey, Big Mike? Big Mike Artest? Ron was the man. You know who the real man was, Malik? Their father. Their father was sterile. Big Ron. The father, man. See, Ron Artest, right, is lucky. He's blessed, man. If Ron Artest wasn't as nice as he was in basketball, he probably would have been a statistic. He would have been in jail. Ron Artest was really like that. He would have been in jail. But he was so nice at basketball, man, that, he made it to the league, man. And the rest is history. But, like, when that shit popped off, look, we're going to talk a little basketball right now, right? When that shit popped off in Detroit, when he beat up those dudes, that shit didn't surprise me. It did not surprise me. Because I know Ron Artest. He's like that. He's like that, right? So that didn't surprise me, right? When I seen that was Ron from Queensbridge. I seen him turn up like that at IS-8. That did not surprise me, right? It might have surprised the public and everybody that doesn't know him, but me, I'm just like, yo, Ron Artest he's special. He's special, right? See, Malik knows, look, he's special. It did not surprise me, man. Okay, damn. Damn, y'all was trying to get this deal done, right? Hold on, man. Damn. Look, hold on. I'm doing something. But look, they just hit me back, right? So we are negotiating, right? I just set the counter offer back, man. that's look. It's no contract, man. It's no contract. I just sent the counter offer back real quick, man. He came down. He came off a little bit, but I had to, come on, man. We're negotiating. Yes, Ron had that good defense. Yes, he won. Yeah, he won the championship and screamed the projects. He repped the hood. He screamed Queensbridge. You remember that, CW? Yo, he hit the three. Yo, Kobe passed him the ball and he shot the three. He splashed that shit. They won the championship, man. And he screamed Queensbridge. He repped the bridge, man. Telling you, that was a good feeling for them brothers over there in the project. You know what I mean? He repped the hood, man. The bridge, man. He's a Queensbridge legend. You see what the Artest family, period. He's a Queensbridge legend, man. Y'all remember, rest in peace to Prodigy. Prodigy's not really from the bridge, but he was repping the bridge. He's really from Hempstead. But when they shot Prodigy shot the HNIC on the courts over there. Ron Artest used to have the summertime tournaments over there, man. Ron is a legend, man. Yes, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, yes. He was a hell of a defender, man. Yeah, he used to drink Hennessy. I knew this, man. Man, but he came clean. When he played for the Bulls, right, he used to drink Hennessy at halftime. But he was doing that in high school, man. I think somebody said it. You remember when he played for LaSalle? He played for LaSalle Academy. Ron Artest was like that, man. He was one of those guys, man. And luckily for him, he went to St. John's when dude used to live out here. I used to work over by his crib all the time. Jarvis, remember the coach? He went there when they used to have the squad back then, man. My man, look, see, y'all don't really be knowing who y'all be talking to. I'm like, really, I know a lot of people, right? My man's father was a professor, right? Kid I went to school with, right? His father was a professor. He used to have Bootsy Thornton. Remember Bootsy Thornton? and the point guard. All these guys was in his class, right? All these guys used to be in his class. Cause my man's father was a professor at St. John's, right? And he used to bring us. When they used to play right there in Jamaica. Yeah, we used to go to all the games and have all the L access. Yeah, we used to have all the L access and rock with these guys. These are facts, right? We used to rock with these guys, man. And they used to be turned up. Because if you know, St. John's is right there in the hood on the low, man. It's in the hood in Queens, man. Don't get it twisted, man. But look, y'all take this live somewhere else, man. I'm about to shut it down. I went over my hour. Yo, I'm doing the pre-orders, man. I got varsity jackets and sweatshirts coming. You know, we're gonna be doing the pre-orders. 2025 is gonna be a big year for the media marketing management agent, right? Support that Jihad Tucker content that he just dropped. Fire, man. Jihad is a star, man. I told y'all, man. Y'all was sleeping, man. Y'all should have got with him, man. Y'all should have got with him, man. Y'all was so busy not wanting to support him, thinking of y'all was spiting me. Listen, I'm not the fighter, brother. I'm a manager, a marketing agent, man. You listen, with me, if you don't support me, it's all good. I could care less. Right? But he's gonna be a world champion. Marley's gonna be a star. You guys are missing out on connecting with them. Right? Because like I said, look, he's gonna be a world champion. I'm gonna be in the locker room like this, right? Look, I'm gonna be in the locker room like this, fronting on y'all with the belt on, be like, heaven must be like this. And y'all still gonna be mad, right? Yeah, my daughters is gonna be running around the locker room with Bam Bam and them, punching on shit. Y'all are still gonna be like, yo, don't watch him. Yeah, don't watch him. You be like, good, don't watch me. I made my man Champ 5 laugh today. Champ 5 hit me up. And he was like, yo, I see a lot of your stuff is members only. I said, yeah, because they said they wasn't watching me. So now only the members could watch me. I don't care if they watch me or not, right? Champ was laughing. I said, yo, Champ, real talk. I said, yeah, they didn't watch me all year. I went to Canada. I was upstate New York at the Hall of Fame. I was making moves, man, but they wasn't watching me. Who cares? The guys you were watching didn't even leave their living room. So who's really being watched? Hopefully I caught that source, man. He said Sebastian was the man. Sebastian was the man, yo. You know, it's just tragic what happened with him, man. You know, Brooklyn did him dirty, man. You know, Brooklyn did him dirty. You know, Malik, you're from Brooklyn, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go too much into it. But his own people's jealousy, man. Robbing him and doing, they did him dirty, man. You know, that's why you see Stephon Marbury, man. They all from the surf side and all that down there. CI, they got out of there, man. You know, but they did him dirty, man. You know, but Sebastian was LeBron. Remember, they was neck and neck, man. They was like that real wave of the high school to the league. You know, they was just. I remember I used to go to some of his games, right? Sebastian Telfair's games at Lincoln, the Rail Splitters, right? Yo, you see what Malik said? I'm gonna post Malik's comments. Yo, this dude really did used to have Jay-Z. Yo, he had all the celebrities at his games, man. Yo, when he played in the Garden for the city championship, because I think he won. You know who else was the man too? My man Lance Stevenson. Yo, Lance Stevenson was different too. That's my guy too, man. You see, Lance, yo, you gotta leave, man. I don't look. Sometimes, you want to look out for the hood and be around. You gotta leave, man. You do, man. Cause it's like that song, man. Yo, the hood don't love you, man. You always gonna have them jealous dudes in the hood that feel like you made it and they're mad, right? It's always gonna be a nigga in the hood that's just mad that you made it, right? Mind you, they wasn't there when you was running on the beach. You know what I'm saying? When you was running up and down the project stairs, none of that. All they see is the contract that you got, right? They just see the contract. They don't see the hours and the sacrifice or none of that. They just see the contract. They're like, man, yo, fuck that bitch ass nigga, man. Niggas is sad, man. That's just the sad sickness that the black man has, man. Word. You know what I'm saying? We gotta break that shit, man. We really gotta break that shit, man. Cause like I said, all the dudes that make it, you don't see the sacrifice that they put in, man. They put in real pain, man. A lot of you niggas ain't putting in no pain, and then y'all be mad when niggas that put in that pain, they reap the rewards of their benefits, man. And a lot of y'all don't put in no pain, and then y'all be feeling like y'all entitled to things. Yo, man, that ain't shit, man. That's why my man Joe Dini be laughing at me. I tell niggas all the time, be like, yo, we can handle this like you got some class, and we can get us some gangster shit, man. You do have options, man. Oh, you do have options. And I stand on that, man. Well, listen, we are going to wrap this up. I've been on for what, an hour and a half. Now, hold on, let me shut this one down over here. Hopefully y'all caught the sauce today.